Today's very latest news coming to you first from the fabulous Pattaya Media Group here in Pattaya. And if you could like and subscribe, that would be amazing. Thank you.
A major rail tragedy on Wednesday has claimed at least 33 lives, with dozens more injured, after a crane collapsed onto a packed passenger train. The morning rush hour service was carrying close to 200 passengers from Bangkok towards Nakhon Ratchasima, when the crane, part of construction work for a new high-speed rail project, crashed down onto the train from above, sending heavy debris smashing through several carriages. The impact caused one carriage to derail, while another caught fire. Several cars were left overturned following the collision at around 9 o'clock in the morning. Emergency crews worked urgently to free passengers trapped inside the wreckage, while the seriously injured were treated for head, chest, facial and leg injuries before being taken to nearby hospitals. Officials confirmed the crane was being used to build a concrete platform for a multi-billion-pound rail link eventually connecting Bangkok with Kunming in China. The Prime Minister has called for a full investigation and for those responsible to be held accountable, noting that the project has suffered previous safety incidents, including a tunnel collapse last year. Engineers explained that the fallen structure, known as a launching truss, weighs between 20 and 30 tons per section. There's concern among travellers today after reports that Thai nationals are now facing a blanket suspension on new US visa approvals. Thailand is among more than 75 countries affected by new instructions issued by the US State Department, directing consular officers to deny visas while screening procedures are reviewed and tightened. Only very limited exceptions will apply, depending on strict criteria relating to immigration regulations. The suspension is expected to take effect by the end of the week. Air quality in Bangkok has once again taken a worrying turn, with the capital now ranked 12th worst in the world for pollution. PM 2.5 levels have climbed into the red zone, meaning the air is considered unhealthy for all groups. Delhi remains the world's most polluted city, with other high-risk locations including parts of Bangladesh, China, Vietnam, Kuwait and Pakistan. Health officials continue to advise vulnerable residents to limit outdoor activity and perhaps keep the windows closed a little longer than usual. In Bangkok, a bus driver has blamed a sticking accelerator after his bus crashed into a fire engine, leaving 11 people injured. Police and rescue workers rushed to the scene and found injuries among the driver, the conductor, and several passengers. The driver told officers that the throttle became stuck as he was leaving the depot, causing him to lose control before colliding with the fire truck. Authorities are now inspecting the vehicle and will decide on any legal action once the investigation is complete. A 24-year-old British tourist has been arrested in Phuket after a 2-day spree that attracted plenty of unwanted attention online and on the roads. Lee Terry O'Brien was filmed driving a bright yellow off-road Jeep along a raised traffic island instead of the carriageway, never a recommended route, even with sat-nav. Further complaints followed, including allegations that he urinated on a main road during a traffic jam and that he had earlier been driving at high speed and nearly lost control on a bend. When police stopped the vehicle, a drug test returned positive for methamphetamine, locally known as yaba. O'Brien admitted using the drug and was taken into custody. The offence carries a possible prison sentence of up to 1 year, along with a fine, an expensive holiday souvenir to say the least. And finally, a Russian mother has travelled to Pattaya in a desperate search for her missing son, who disappeared after borrowing money to invest in a cannabis business. Mikhail Emelianov vanished on January 7th after borrowing $10,000 from his mother Olga. She says he told her he was meeting two powerful Russian men regarding a business opportunity and expressed fears for his safety, urging her to contact police if he failed to respond. A friend later visited a cannabis shop where Emelianov was believed to be involved and reportedly saw the same two men in possession of his mobile phone. However, the friend said he felt too intimidated to confront them. Police are now continuing inquiries as the family waits anxiously for answers. That is the local and national news from fabulous Radio Pattaya. And to keep in touch with the very latest of news, along with great music, we invite you to download our brand new apps from alwayspattaya.com.